Cordial greetings. My name is Hanika Jasmine Cardenas de Dios. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about my research proposal. So, my research proposal is the influence of limited exposure on English language learning in fifth grade students. The population or the students that I was working with in this research consists of third and fifth grade students from the institution La Campiña, located in Yopal Casanare. The groups are made up of approximately 30 students between 9 and 11 years old who receive only a few hours of English instructions per week. These few hours is about 2 hours per week. The objectives for this research proposal are the following. General objective. As a general objective, we can say to analyze how limited exposure time to English lessons influences fifth grade students' vocabulary learning. The specific objectives are to identify the main effects of reduced English exposure on students' vocabulary acquisition, to describe a student's participation and attitudes toward English lessons with limited exposure, to determine possible strategies to improve vocabulary learning despite time restrictions. So, we can check out some authors that we can executing this research. So the literature review, or the theoretical framework we can talk about is Krashen as the first author. He said in Krashen, 1985, he says, language acquisition occurs through comprehensive input. Limited exposure reduces opportunities to process and internalize new vocabulary. Moreover, Harmer, 2007, said, frequency, motivation, and context are essential for vocabulary learning. Few English hours per week hinder consistent practice. Also, Nation says, 2001, vocabulary grows through intentional and incidental learning. Both are affected when content time is limited. Cameron said, 2001, young learners need repetition, play, and interaction to retain vocabulary. Reduced exposure restricts this process. So, I'm gonna show you some activities and some material that I designed for these students. For example, I'm gonna show you what kind of activities we did. So, as a first one activity, here you're watching, was a workshop. This workshop, I'm gonna show you so you can see. Let me, 1 minute. So now you can see this is the workshop that the kid is working with, parts of the house. So the kids have this kind of puzzle. This is the vocabulary they were trying to learn. And And this is another activity so they can, match the words with the pictures. It's really engaging for them. Another one I'm going to show you here is the slides, because I was working with them with some flashcards that I create. So as you can see in the classroom, I projected on the TV some flashcards with the vocabulary, with pictures. As you remember, Krashen said that the input was really important. So taking into account the author, I create these flashcards because I think it's really important to show pictures, photos, like really visual things so the kids can relate the vocabulary. So these were the activities that I designed for them. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, almost forgot. This is the test that I that I apply with them. So the thing was, like evaluate if they understand or if they get it, the vocabulary, if they got it. So here you got some of the results. It was like some of them really, for example, this kid got the higher score, like everything's okay. He really learned the vocabulary. We got some mistakes here and also over here, but we can say that the kids learn the vocabulary in a good way, in a great way, I think. And however, the limited time for these sessions actually affect the results. So thank you so much for watching my proposal research.